Let's create some more reading challenge spreads in my 2026 reading journal. Hey guys, I'm Tracy and I want to welcome you back to my channel. I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. And yes, I'm going to be creating a few more challenge pages in my 2026 reading journal. So this is probably going to be one of the last videos as far as my 2026 reading journal setup goes, because I feel like I'm very close to finishing the setup. I'm going to be doing a few spreads today, and then probably closer to the end of the month, I will film a final video where I will go through, set my reading goals, and probably go ahead and set my 26 and 26. And at that time, we'll do a final flip through of all of the decorated pages and start looking ahead to January setup. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm trying to hurry up and set up my, journal a little bit earlier, just because there's just so much to set up this month. So what I'm going to do today is, you can see here, I have some things for the year of Goober. This is hosted by Jess with Joshi Corinne and some of her book club buddies. I will link the video down in the description box where she actually goes over and explains this challenge in detail. It's a fun reading challenge, and what I really like about it is that there are 2 prompts each month, so you can pick and choose whatever prompt you want to do. Of course, if you're an overachiever, you can do both. I don't think I'm going to go that route. Like in the month of June, it says pick a book with less than 300 pages and then pick a book with more than 300 pages. I could probably do that one. But other than that, I can't. But yeah, so I went ahead. She has a Google Drive where there are images on here. So I got the little ghosty here, and then this right here, there's like a micro bakery shelf thing. love how I make up new words. And then there's also things you can print out that you can put your book covers on and things like that, so you don't even have to create a spread. Everything's kind of done for you. What I decided to do was print out this image and then ghosty, and then I put the prompts on those shelves as well, because I'm going to be making a pocket. This is a sticker. I'm going to be making a pocket, and this pocket is going to have a portion of the sticker showing, and then I'm going to put this into the pocket. Hopefully that makes sense. So that way I can pull it out and see what the prompts are each month. I also printed out some more kind of like Alice in Wonderland themed images, because I want to hold true to the theme here. So this is something that I got from Creative Fabrica. You have the Mad Hatter and Alice, and they're, having tea, and I felt like, hey, maybe I can bring it down a little bit lower, and this is them in the tea shop or the bakery having some tea. Then we have Alice with the teapot. This is We're All Mad Here. Maybe I can throw that somewhere. We'll see. I have the Drink Me. I don't know if I'm going to use that or not. It's a little bit bigger than I anticipated. And then, even though as of the filming of this video, I do not have the prompts for the Buzzword Reading Challenge, I figured I can probably go ahead and set it up. So I had the Buzzword Reading Challenge. I'm thinking there may be a buzzword cover challenge as well. We'll see. I'm hoping by the time this video actually goes up, it probably has already been released. So I'm going to decorate that. I'm not going to have very much room to decorate for this, because I'm going to do 1 and 1. So I'm going to put 2 challenges on these 2 pages. And then for the year of Aldea, which is part of the Magical Readathon, I'm assuming there's also going to be a challenge related to this, but I know that right now there's Lightfall going on, so my guess is that's not going to be released until closer to the end of the month. So I'm not going to be decorating that as part of this. Maybe you'll see it through the flip through, or maybe it will be part of January setup. We'll see. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I feel like I always do these lengthy introductions. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a chatter. All right, so when I was mapping out the pages in this challenge section and kind of reserving pages for specific challenges, I decided that I wanted to have a 2-page spread for Year of Goober. And the reason why is because, like I said, last year was my first year, but there was a theme for it. So The mascot, I guess we can call him, is Ghosty. It's the little ghost in the year of Goober. And each year he's like learning something new, like a new trade. And last year he was learning all about plants and florals and stuff like that. So that was the theme for last year. I did not decorate my spread with that theme last year. But this year I knew that I wanted to somehow tie in that theme, and I figured that I could probably utilize 2 pages pretty easy if I was trying to do a themed spread. So that is the reason why I decided to do a 2-pager for this one challenge, and then for the next 2 challenges, I'm only doing 1 page each. So yeah, just kind of wanted to give you that little explanation. All right, so yes, I said I wanted to create a pocket. Now, I knew that I had to have a fairly deep pocket to keep the pages that I'm going to put into the pocket from falling out. However, when the pocket is a little deeper, the problem is it's going to go a little bit further down than I anticipated. So I probably needed to cut the pages a little bit differently so that way they would stay above the top of the pocket. I didn't really think about that. So instead of reprinting anything, I'm like, let's just size the pocket a little bit smaller or resize the pocket. Yeah. So fortunately for me, the tape does not seem to be permanent or super sticky or what have you. And that pocket came up a little too easy, I must say. But yeah, so I went ahead and I sized down the pocket. Right now, you cannot tell that there was an issue, but I will tell you momentarily, you will see the issue, but that's okay. We'll just keep talking until, we see what happens. So I want to do like a little cafe scene over here where this little bakery shelving unit is placed. So I decided to use the washi as like the flooring for the bakery. And then I decided to go ahead and put the Alice in Wonderland little table with the Mad Hatter right in front of it. So it kind of gives like a little 3D effect. So that way it's like they're more at the front of the store and then the bakery items are a little bit further back. So yeah, that's how I was kind of deciding it. And that's the reason why I placed them where they are. I really do like how it turned out. But yeah, now you can see the problem with the shallow pocket. The paper does not seem to stay in. And for some reason, I just kept trying it over and over again in hopes that it would magically stay in maybe the 3rd time, 3rd time's a charm. That did not hold true, guys. It did not hold true. So I'm just going to leave it as is for now. You will see I do come up with a solution and I end up liking the solution. So we will see that toward the end of the spread. So I wanted to go ahead and use this other silhouette-like image, or it is a silhouette image on the other end. It is going to take up a little bit of space where I would do the prompt. However, I think I should have enough room because being I have the prompts now on the sheet of paper, I don't have to write the full prompt. I can definitely abbreviate the prompt. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and frame in enough spaces for 12 book covers. And then I'm also going to have areas below that that's going to be for the prompt that I choose. Being that there's 2 prompts, I figured I need to write down the prompt that I'm going to choose. So I just kind of want to say that because you will see as I start placing more stickers, I'm kind of playing around with the placements a lot. And it seems like there might be better placement options than the ones that I choose. But I'm choosing them because I'm trying to work around where I'm going to have the boxes for the prompts and the boxes for the covers. So yeah, I just kind of want to just share that with you all. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to kind of let you watch me finish up this spread. I am going to like speed up and cut out some of me drawing the boxes because that's really kind of boring. But yeah, I will pop back in when we start working on the next spreads. All right, I'm back. And now we are going to be doing the final 2 spreads for this video, and these are going to be the buzzword challenges. These are challenges created by BooksandLala. They were created last year by her. I think she's been doing the buzzword reading challenge for quite a while. The buzzword cover challenge was a new challenge last year. I will link her YouTube channel down in the description box as well, just in case you want to follow her. She is a booktuber, and this is a really cool challenge as well. So with the buzzword challenge, like I said, I have been doing that in 2025. There is a prompt every month. They're pretty simple and they are open to interpretation. Like sometimes there will be a certain word that needs to be in the title. I believe it was like October. It needed to be a violent word in the title, but that is, again, open to interpretation. So they are pretty like easy to understand prompts, and there is a lot of flexibility. I find it a pretty fun challenge. I usually do complete these challenges, meaning that I do read in the specific month. So yay. I did not do the cover challenge in 2025. Basically, I'd already set up everything and I didn't have room for it, but I am going to attempt to do it this year. And it's going to be a little bit tougher for me just because I am a Kindle reader. I do have a few books on a bookshelf. I have a very tiny library. I think I have like 30 or 35 books. But it is easier if you do have a physical bookshelf, because the cover challenge is there is a prompt that you need to go look at the cover of the book and try to find that prompt. So it might, I think one of the prompts last year was like a snake on the cover or something like that. Or it might be a color, or, you know, something along those lines. I will say Storygraph, these challenges usually show up on Storygraph, and there will be tons of suggestions for these books on there. And that's usually where I go and find the books that I'm going to want to read. So yeah, I highly recommend Storygraph. If you have not checked out that app, I think it's so much better than Goodreads. So let's talk about decorating. So I really did not have much of a game plan going in. I just knew that I was going to have a very, very limited amount of space to actually decorate. So I am, again, going to put the book covers after I read the book under each month or beside each month here. And then I'm going to actually type and print out the prompts, just because I don't have the prompts already. I just figured instead of handwriting them, I'll just type them up because they'll take up a little bit less space. Plus, now that I'm adding the decorations, I can actually put like a sticker that I print out over top of one of the decorative stickers if I need to, but I probably shouldn't need to, just because when I'm typing it, it's going to take up a little less space. But yeah, I kind of really like how this ended up turning out. The inspiration is I definitely took it from my challenge cover page with all of the Queen of Heart type themes there, with the checkerboard pattern, the cards, and things like that. So that was my kind of inspiration. I had printed these little card icons or card images quite a while ago and had not used them. So I thought they were pretty good and for this spread, just because they fit into the space pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this. So I guess I will just let you watch the very end of this. I'm pretty much done now. But yeah, I will pop back in at the end to wrap everything up. 3 challenge pages are now done. So I have the Buzzword Cover Challenge, the Buzzword Reading Challenge, which again, as of the filming of this video, has not yet been released. I'm assuming they're still a go. What I will probably do is just print out the prompts and then put them under here. So some of this is going to get covered up, but I don't think it's going to be too much, just because a lot of times the prompts are a single word or a very short phrase. And then we have the Year of Goober. There we go here. So I'm going to just handwrite the prompt here that I end up choosing. And then I did this one a few weeks ago, the Bookopoly spread, and then that's my challenge cover page. So the only thing left to do in this section is the Year of Audio, or the Adventures in Audio. That one I will just probably create it and then share with you guys either during the final flip through, or if it's not ready at that point, then I will share it with you in January when I do my January setup. I'm just not sure when Book Roast is going to post it. And then I got to get my thoughts together to see how I'm going to decorate it. So yeah, but I'm happy that I got all of these done, and I am pretty much, I would say, 90% complete with all of my annual pages, and I cannot wait to share my final flip through with you guys. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please press that like button. And if you've yet to subscribe, I hope you would also consider subscribing. That is all I have for now. I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, or night. Until next time, bye.